A lot of men that you are dealing with or men that you are dating will ask you questions just to see where you stand. These stupid ass questions like, hey, listen, if I was to cheat, what would you do? If I was to leave you, what would you do? If I was to ghost you, what would you do? You know, if I had to have another chick on the side, what would you do? And they would be laughing, right, when they ask you these questions. So you tell me that you're gonna leave? No, you're not. Listen, when a man asks you them stupid questions, don't laugh with him. Don't. It's not funny. He's trying to see what he can get away with. You gotta be careful and be aware. Pay attention. People want to see what they can get away with. And you know how else they see what they can get away with? Let me tell you how else people see what they can get away with. When they do it the first time and you let it slide. And you know how you let it slide? They come back and they ask you for forgiveness and they ask you for another chance and you let it slide because they come back and ask you for a damn, please forgive me. They know what they was doing. They knew that they was doing wrong. They knew what the hell. They knew how it would make you feel. They knew exactly that it was hurtful, it was harmful, it was destructive, and it was everything else, and sabotaging the relationship. And people do things one time to you to see how you're gonna react, how long you're gonna be mad, how long you're gonna say, I'm done, I'm not trying you no more. How long? They're gonna test you. People, and it's not testing you to see how strong or great of a woman you are. They're testing you to see how much they can get away with. So that when they get with you, they know exactly what to do. They know how to talk to you. They know how to treat you. They know how long they can stay away, how long they can misbehave, how they can... Listen, when people show you their ass the first time, stop trying to be considerate. Stop trying to be considerate in a situation where you wasn't considered. You hear what I said? Stop trying to be considerate. Stop trying to have consideration in situations where your feelings and your emotions and you were not considered. Because when you start to have considerations, listen, people are grown. I think you all need to understand people are grown. I think we give people all these chances because we fail. See, many of us come in a relationship having all these thoughts already. Men are stupid. Men ain't shit. Men is this. Men are kids. And when you have those understanding, you tend to give more chances because when you go in a relationship having those thoughts, your standards, even though you say I have high standards, your standards are not high because that's what you begin to expect. That's what you think men are. That's what you begin to allow men to get away with. Or women. So, I mean, whether we're men or women. So you have to go in there and, to allow people to be adults. Let people be adults. Adults don't screw up that once. We don't screw up that much at work. You come work a couple times late and you're fired. You disrespect the boss and you're fired. Why do people think that they can behave or be early at work and all this stuff and be in their best behaviors at work, but when they come home to the woman that they love or the man that they love, they're going to be rude, disrespectful, and late. We ain't doing that. People know what they can get away with because of what you keep allowing them, and you keep, they keep saying exactly what they know that you want to hear when they mess up, and you bring them back. And they're thinking that they probably won't do it again. He probably don't mean it. He probably just is young. He probably just, he probably don't understand. He probably just ain't getting it. He probably just... Listen, people are going to ask you dumb questions, man. I used to do this years ago. Hey, I bet you won't leave if I cheat. I bet you won't leave. And she would say, boy, I might give you one chance. Okay. No, I don't. And the one chance that I get is the one time I get caught. So I'm gonna play the field, and when I get caught that one time, because I'm not gonna just do it once. I'm not saying me as in now, the man that I am. I'm just talking about men. I'm just talking about people who play them stupid games. We're not gonna just do it once. It's only when we get caught. And when we get caught, by the time we get caught and you let us come back, we know what to say. We know what to do. We know you're not serious. So we know that we can get caught again. Not do it again because we're going to keep doing it, but get caught again. Stop answering these foolish questions. And if you answer these questions, put your foot down. Hey, if you do this once and I'm not going to look for anything, but if I find something, I'm done. Trust me. Trust me, I'm done. Hey, if you ever do this to me, trust me, I'm done. Hey, if you ever call me to my name once, I'm done. You got listen. You got to set the ground rules, man. I'll be putting up with things and accepting behaviors and accepting all these things because maybe you think that all men are that way. All men ain't that way. All men are not disrespectful. All men don't abuse their women. All men don't cheat. All men don't play around and don't come back home until the next month. All men, don't sleep out. All men don't mess with all these women on social media. All men ain't doing it. I promise you. It just sounds like a lot, but it's not a lot of men. It's not all men that do it. It's not. So when you find a dude with a big ego who thinks that you can take him back, it's his ego talking. Oh, yeah, I know I could get back in there with you. It's the ego talking. Oh, I know she's going to take me back. Oh, I know, man, listen, man, that chick loved me. Some people bank on your love. They're banking on your love. Man, she loved me so much, man. I know she's going to. People know what they're doing. You're telling me that I don't know when I'm taking off my clothes and she taking her clothes off at the same time and we're in the same room in the same hotel? Away from you, knowing that if I get caught right now, you're going to be angry and upset. People know what they're doing. So this is when you got to actually understand. Stop taking these stupid questions lightly. When people ask you them questions, it's not funny. When people misbehave and disrespect in your relationship, it's not funny. Stop giving all these chances, man. People, I get it. I get it. We give chances, but not for the same thing. I get it. One day he might do this, or she might do that, or she might, but something else, and something else. Not for the same crap every single time. People don't mess up 5 times and doing the same thing. As a matter of fact, when somebody who loves you know that they're hurting you, they don't do it. Because hurting you hurts them. Seeing you suffer makes them suffer. That's when somebody loves you. It's people who don't like you, who be doing all these things to you because they don't care if you cry or not, because they ain't crying, they're good. If I knew that I love you and every time you suffer, I ain't doing shit. If I know that every time I cheat or I lie or do something crazy, and I know if I love you, and I know if I do it, you're going to suffer, you're going to hurt, I get hurt, I suffer, I can't sleep either. Because I want to take your pain away. That's what you do when you love somebody. I wish I can switch pains with that person. I wish I can switch pain. I wish God would give me my child's pain and my child could be okay. I could carry their pain better. People who love you feel the same way, especially people who love you in an intimate relationship. So if somebody loves you that way, why would they keep doing silly stuff to make you cry, to make you suffer? I'm telling you, you all gotta chill. It's not true. Don't entertain these things. Stop. People know what they're doing. They do it the first time, the second time, and they keep doing it. It's because, hey, they don't care. They don't really care. So you got to be careful. When then people cheat and stuff and lie, they know that your feelings are hurt. They know that your trust is broken. Because cheating is very destructive. Because you make people feel insecure. People begin to question everything that you have said, everything that you have done. That's the part that hurts too. People begin to judge themselves and be very self-critical. That stuff is destructive, man. Why would you hurt that? Don't play these stupid games, man.